Imagine being trapped in total darkness, deep underground, in a space so tight that you can barely move your chest to breathe. No matter how much you struggle, you're wedged upside down, and help is hours away. This isn't a horror movie. This actually happened. And today we're going to talk about one of the most haunting cave exploration disasters in history, the Nutty Putty Cave incident. Nutty Putty Cave is a hydrothermal cave located west of Utah Lake, Utah. It was first explored in 1960 and quickly became popular among amateur cavers due to its unique structure. This cave was filled with narrow passageways, tight squeezes, and winding tunnels. The cave got its name from its strange clay like walls that felt sticky like putty. Over the years, it gained a reputation as a challenge for thrill seekers, but it was also known for being dangerous. In fact, multiple people have gotten stuck before, but they were all rescued in time. But in 2009, that luck ran out. John Edward Jones was a 26-year-old medical student, husband, and a father. He grew up caving with his family, so caving wasn't anything new to him. On November 24th, 2009, just 2 days before Thanksgiving, John went to Nutty Putty Cave with his brother Josh and a group of friends and family for some casual cave exploration. John hadn't gone caving in years, and this was his first time ever exploring the Nutty Putty Cave. At around 8 p.m., John mistakenly entered a passage that he thought was the birth canal. The birth canal was a tight but navigable route. Instead, he had actually crawled into an unmapped, dangerously narrow section of the cave. John got stuck in the edge push. He mistakenly entered it thinking it would widen, but it was an incredibly tight, downward sloping tunnel. The passage was only 10 inches wide and 18 inches tall. That's barely enough room for a human body. While attempting to squeeze through, he realized he made a mistake, but it was too late. John tried to back out, but in his struggle, he accidentally slid even deeper, getting completely stuck head first at a 70-degree angle. Ugh! John's brother Josh found him stuck and rushed to get him help. Within hours, a massive rescue operation was underway. More than 130 rescuers from Utah County Search and Rescue worked for hours to try to free John. This was one of the largest cave rescue operations in Utah's history. The team included specialized cave rescue experts, firefighters, EMTs and paramedics, and volunteers experienced in caving. They immediately realized this was unlike any other cave rescue they've done before. The tight, unstable limestone walls of the Nutty Putty Cave made traditional extraction methods impossible. John's head down position was life threatening. Being trapped upside down for too long can cause circulatory shock. Circulatory shock is when blood pools in the brain and lungs, leading to heart failure. But despite the odds, rescuers came up with a plan. The team set up a complex pulley system attempting to gently pull John out. At one point, they succeeded in moving him a few inches, giving John a glimpse of hope. He even spoke with rescuers, telling them about his future plans and his excitement for fatherhood. At the time, his wife was pregnant with their son. Unfortunately, disaster struck. Suddenly, the pulley system failed. The weight on the rock and the pressure of the rope caused it to snap, sending John sliding right back into the crevice. But unfortunately, he went even deeper. The team tried everything to free him, but at this point, John has been trapped for over 24 hours, upside down and unable to move. His body began succumbing to the effects of circulatory shock. Eventually, after 28 hours, John lost consciousness. The medical team on site confirmed that John passed away from cardiac arrest. Rescuers were devastated. After John's passing, authorities had to make a difficult decision. The structure of Nutty Putty Cave made it too dangerous to recover his body. Instead, officials sealed the cave permanently, leaving John's body inside. This is horrific. I can't imagine what his wife was going through at this time. John's death was a tragic case of poor cave mapping, misjudgment, and just the inherent dangers of caving. A few factors made his rescue impossible: the extreme narrowness in the passage, lack of proper equipment for tight extractions, and the fragility of the cave walls. This tragedy serves as a chilling reminder of how unpredictable cave exploration can be. But despite its dangers, caving is still popular. For many, it's about pushing physical and mental limits. But John's story proves that every risk is not worth taking. In fact, according to an article from the Salt Lake Tribune, did you know prior to the Nutty Putty Cave incident, a 16-year-old boy got stuck in this same tunnel as John? It took crews 14 hours to free him. Then a second person got stuck at Nutty Putty less than a week later. They closed the cave after that incident, but then they reopened it. The cave had only been open for 6 months when John got stuck. Now, Nutty Putty is sealed forever. The story of John Edward Jones in the Nutty Putty Cave is one that stays with you forever. Because trust and believe, I will never ever forget this. It's a reminder of how fragile life can be, how adventures can turn into a tragedy in an instant, and how even the best efforts of 130 rescuers sometimes aren't enough for nature's grip. So I want to hear from you. Would you ever go cave diving? Trust me, I already know the answer. And as always, if you find this deep dive interesting, don't forget to like, follow, and share. Be safe, stay curious at home, and I'll see you in the next one.